something that I know that you probably get, I'm assuming you get asked this a lot, because I know I get asked this a lot, is when they hear some of these terms or some of these swaps, they go to, well, this is just for the wealthy, right? This is just for the elite. You can, to be healthy, to eat healthy in this country, you have to be well off. What do you say to someone who says that?
I hear that all the time. It's probably one of the biggest like complaints I get. And I want to tell people it's so not true. And here's why. So when I went on my whole health journey and I had to get rid of the frosted flakes and the Burger King and all of that and start eating real food, I had 4 kids at the time, and my husband had lost his job. We had burned through our savings, retirement, trying to create a business. Like, we had nothing, and I did it. And so I just want to give like a few examples. So there are a lot of free things out there. Prioritizing your sleep is free, and that plays a huge part in your health. Managing your stress obviously is free. Your breathing techniques, or walking in nature to calm that down. Moving your body can absolutely be free. Go outside and walk or jog or do a yoga app. There's so many free things that you can do. But then with swaps or things like that, people will tell me like, oh yeah, but I can't afford those supplements. Well, okay, then get it in your food. For instance, one that I did, my doctor wanted me on a probiotic back then. And I was like, I can't even afford this $40 a month probiotic. And she was like, okay, then take a big spoonful of kimchi every morning, and that will be like your source of probiotics. So there's ways to make little swaps that you can't afford. But the biggest thing is if people will actually stop buying the pre-packaged ultra processed foods and replace that with fruits and veggies and nuts, they'll see that their grocery bill will actually go down quite a bit. And so just making that swap alone is not more expensive. Mm-hmm. And the great thing is a lot of these brands like Kroger and Walmart and Target, they're coming out with their own organic lines that are sometimes cheaper than the name brand ones. Like, I know Walmart's organic Cheerios are cheaper than regular Cheerios, And so I think people used to be able to say that years ago, but now with the pendulum changing of people being more aware of healthy foods and how it feeds their body and fuels their body, and companies making better choice products, that pendulum swung that people can't use that as an excuse anymore. It becomes, I think maybe they don't want to get on a health journey, or they're lazy, and so they just use that as their easy excuse. So because there's also other techniques out there. I mean, you can buy in bulk, like I don't do much gluten, so we cook a lot with oat flour. Well, to buy oat flour in a little bag would be so expensive, so we buy it in bulk. You know what I mean? You can buy meats and things from local farmers at a way cheaper price. You can stock up on sales. So there's so many things that you can do to save money. It's just, you have to make it a priority. And sometimes I don't think people want to make it a priority.